Hey everybody, this is Highlander58. I'm back in North Carolina. I want to apologize for not getting back to all you fine folks earlier. I've been back just under 3 weeks now from the trail. I had a great ride back. I got a ride into Norfolk, Virginia with G-Man and his family. Stayed with him a couple days, went to Virginia Beach, ate a lot of seafood, had a great time there. I rented a car and drove back to North Carolina, stopping on the way at Devil's Backbone. Wanted to go back there and just relive a little bit of the time that I had there with Nomad, and had a couple beers, had a good meal, and then got back to North Carolina the next day. Stayed overnight in Asheville. So I'm back. I've been cleaning gear. I am getting ready for a gear review. I had to get my RV out of storage, and once I did that, I had to clean it up and restock everything I had given away as far as foodstuffs. And I'm back at the campground where it all began. I'm helping my friend out who owns this campground. I'll be here for a few months. I've already arranged to go on a couple of hikes with a couple of people here. It's amazing how long it takes to get used to being around people again and sleeping in a bed. It took a while. I really haven't gained that much weight back, about 3 pounds. I'm trying not to gain it too fast. I'm sleeping much better. I'm eating better, of course. It's hard to get used to not eating tortillas and ramen and Spam, beef jerky, instant coffee. I'm back juicing and blending and trying to eat organic again, and it's different. I walk down the food aisles in the grocery stores and I see these items and I almost automatically go for the trail food, but I laugh. I get a big kick out of it. So I'm having a good time being here back in North Carolina. I plan on going back to Florida in a few weeks to see my kids and my grandkids. I feel pretty healthy, I feel energetic, and I'm happy. I'm trying to take what I gathered on the trail for the last 5 months basically and apply it here and in my life on a daily basis. And I do plan on completing the AT. I've got a tentative plan to hook back up with the G-Man next summer and in Kent, Connecticut, and to finish the hike. That's the plan. So I wanted to tell you all something. I was going through my phone and I found some lost footage, some footage that I took just prior to going to Kent. It was at the Greymore Spiritual Center, and it's funny because a lot of you had said you had noticed changes in me, more upbeat attitude, some more smiling, and I hadn't really paid attention to that. I was focused on the hike and getting everything sorted out in my life, and I looked at this footage and I can definitely see it. I've looked back at a couple of the earlier videos I made on YouTube, and I can see what they were talking about. I can't say that being at the Greymore Spiritual Center was the reason that I made this decision at that particular time, but I do think it had something to do with it. It was such a peaceful place, and I got to talk to a lot of the residents there that were dealing with drug and alcohol addiction, and I was able to really see how blessed I have been in my life, you know, in spite of some tragedies and some difficulties that I went through a few years ago. It renewed my faith in humankind some, as did all the people I met on the trail. I have to tell you folks that the people I met on the trail were the biggest impact of the entire journey. And that's a fact. The hike was great, the scenery was beautiful, it was difficult at times. I came through the challenges, and I'm a better person for it. But the people I met made the biggest impact on me, and I want to thank all of them, and I want to thank all of you again. I thank you for the comments and the support. I did get some comments that I didn't really appreciate. They weren't mean, they were just uninformed. I just finished editing the footage that I'm talking about, the lost footage. The video that I'm going to show you, the lost video, is footage that was shot just prior to G-Man and I reaching Connecticut. And it's something I want to share, and I will continue to make YouTube videos, hiking videos, camping videos, and RV life videos, and whatever else I feel you might be interested in seeing about my life. So enjoy it. Thanks again, and the gear review is forthcoming. In fact, I've got all the gear out right now. I'm going to take some photographs, do some footage, and then go through every piece of gear I used on the AT. Take care. Good morning, everyone. This is Highlander58 on the AT, and this morning I'm hiking with G-Man from Virginia, and we met a while back and been leapfrogging each other, and we just happened to be going the same direction this morning. I'm crossing the Hudson River. I believe this is the Bear Mountain Bridge, and it's taking us northbound toward Connecticut. Had a nice stay at the inn last night. And Doug, the owner, was kind enough to give us a ride back to the bridge. And we are actually on the Appalachian Trail right now. This is a very nice place to visit. A lot of activities. It was very busy. Today is the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Yay! So, beautiful weather. Great day to hike, and not going too far today. G-Man and I have the kind of the same idea, probably do about 9 or 10 miles, and that's the first campground. Make it a short day, get some rest, and then pick up the miles tomorrow when we can start going to state campgrounds and shelters. So I'll check back in later, give you an update of what's going on today. Hey everybody, this is Highlander58 on the AT, and I am at the Greymore Spiritual Center. It's about 9 miles from the Hudson River, which we crossed this morning. It's about 6:30 in the evening, and we got here about 1:30 this afternoon. Today was a short hike, but it was not without purpose, because basically hiking here was something that I wanted to do. I wanted to experience this place, and it set us up, me up, and G-Man, who I've been hiking with today. They set us up for a shelter at 15 miles tomorrow, and lined us up for shelters beyond that. So we have a plan. We have a schedule, so to speak, that will allow us to do 14 to 16 miles a day and get us to camp spots which are spaced out almost perfectly for our hike. It'll take us all the way into Connecticut. This is a working monastery, the Franciscan Order of Monks, and I met some of the guidance counselors here today. This is a place that was built in 1909 and has housed homeless men since then, starting World War I, World War II, the Great Depression, and it's a place that I have found a lot of peace at right now. It's very, very quiet, and the friars and monks here, and the priests here. There's also nuns that reside here. The facility is basically to house homeless men who are recovering from addiction. When we got here, there was about probably 75 to 100 residents here, men from the area who stay here, from all walks of lives, and they were playing softball and volleyball. So we sat and talked to several of them, and they were very interested in our journey as hikers. And about 5 o'clock, they all went back up to their where they stay. There's a great big building up the road here. It's about 6 stories tall, and it houses the monks and the friars that live here, and they do a lot of retreats here. And it's not really religious per se. It is, but it's very peaceful here, and they are hiker friendly. They let us camp on this big field where I'm standing right now for free. There's a shower, there's good water, and there's a store about half a mile from here down on the highway. So we stopped there and had lunch, took our time, and I say we, talking about G-Man, a hiker from Virginia that I have met on several occasions through my hiking, and now he's going to be finishing up his hike in Massachusetts. So he's a section hiker going back home, and we agreed that we could hike together. We hike the same pace. We're not in a hurry because we have predetermined destinations to go to. So the next 4 or 5 days are going to just be nice walks in the woods. Nice guy. We think alike. We have the same values in life, and he agrees with a lot of my outlook on this journey. And we set up camp, and we're enjoying the quiet. It's very quiet here. There's nobody here. There's 6 hikers here, but there's so much space here that we're spread out, somewhat. And I'm really enjoying the evening. It's supposed to rain tonight, but that's okay. It's just part of the journey. I wanted to come here. I've never been to a monastery, and this is a working monastery. It's awesome. People are so kind here, and they welcomed us. They called us over to the table, the counselors here, and they welcomed us, shook our hands, and said, whatever you need, let us know. You can rent a room here if you want, up in the monastery. It's like $45 a night. But we chose to camp out here in this big field. It's quiet. There's a great breeze, and the sun's going down, and I'm going to have some food and chat with these people, and go to bed, get up tomorrow, hit the trail about 8 o'clock, and really enjoy this section of New York. I should be in Connecticut in a couple of days, I guess. Not really worried about it at this point. Had a great stay in Fort Montgomery, a lovely hotel. It's actually someone's home. It's got 5 rooms that they built onto it, and it's a functioning motel. And the people there are German, and they're kind. And Doug, the owner, gave us a ride to the trailhead this morning as we crossed the Hudson River. And I couldn't be more at ease right now in this place. So tomorrow morning we're going to be leaving, and I would have never come here, obviously, unless I was on the trail. And it's just another place that I've discovered, and it's just peaceful. It's just no stress. It's very nice. So tomorrow we continue our journey northbound, and we'll be out before the residents come back to this field tomorrow. They maintain this place. They work here. They cook, they clean, they maintain, and they go to counseling. And one of the main purposes here is to help these men reclaim their lives and get back on the right track. And everybody we've talked to here was very kind and very inquisitive about why we're hiking, and they were fascinated by the number of miles we've done. And I'll never forget this place. It's another memory that I have on this journey that I'm taking, called the Appalachian Trail. So I'm gonna close for today and pick up this new segment in the morning. And I couldn't be more relaxed and more at ease right now than I am at this wonderful place called the Greymore Spiritual Center. It's absolutely a phenomenal place to be right now. And with that, I'll say goodnight to all you fine people, and thank you for your support. And I hope that you're enjoying my experience here on the Appalachian Trail.